I am Zone. This is Gamers Oasis. Let's get into this. Okay, guys. So in this one here, we're painting the Death Troops. Death Troops are more of an elite troop of troops, essentially, or whatever you want to call them. Elites. They don't really count. I don't know the exact structure of Star Wars Legion. I just know that these are rarer troops you have on the battlefield. They are painted differently to look like stormtroopers. If you have these models unpainted, they're very, very difficult to distinguish between that and at least some of the stormtroopers. Stormtroopers have like little shotgun type of things with like one of their special weapon types. These guys have very much looking like shotgun type. So when I got these miniatures all together, it was very hard to distinguish them apart. There's a couple few things like their shoulder pads are a little different and that type of stuff. And on this particular one, I went with bronze. So I had blue, I had orange, and now I have bronze. And I think that this one really came out good. They also had like a little metal thing on their left breast or lapel. And I went ahead and painted those up in like a brass. A couple other little detail things on it just to make things stand out and pop was like the ventilators. I did that a little bit. Other than that, they're a mixture of like a dark metallic with a dry brush of like light metallic, and then I built it up so it was a little too bright, and I brought it back down with a black wash. This one here, you can see the more B1 droids, which I think were really a really nice addition to this army. It's going to be specific to this army for the most part. It also adds a different texture of green, and I'm working with a local LGS, local game store, to paint some miniatures and then kind of put them up in their store under commission. Essentially, the store provides the miniatures, and then I paint them, and then the store gets their part, and I get my part, and the player gets fully painted miniatures in standard colors. And in this case, the B1 droids are going to be like this off-green type of thing. That's going to be really cool. And if you are buying miniatures that are painted and you have battlefield debris in the same color green and they're B1 droids, it kind of looks like you have your opponent's droids dead on the battlefield that you're walking over, whether you're playing B1 droids or whether you're playing Imperial Guard or whatever. And I think that is like super cool, especially when you get them out there. You may not realize it. It's kind of like a happy accident. It's not a happy accident. It's a very planned thing. It's just it didn't involve the players playing with the plan, and I'm not playing, so it's kind of a funny thing of how all this might come together one day. Other little pieces of terrain that you can see going on here is I have more of the rocks that you saw on some of these, since they don't have as low hanging items like cloaks and that type of stuff. I went ahead and put a few more rocks on there. Again, has the woodland scenic 7mm green grass. With the black basing. The leader has his hand up in a fist, which is a little bit similar to the guy with the grenade. Also, the other one that I kind of thought looked like a Boba Fett model actually is just a dude that has a shotgun, fully IMAG, whatever on his back, assault rifle, and then he's using a pistol. So there's a lot of confusion. But when you get them all painted up and you get them all standing next to each other, it kind of clarifies this. And this is one of the reasons why you want painted miniatures, because there's a big difference between gray plastic and painted once you get these guys painted. Anyways, guys, if you want to see more videos like this, go to my page, hit the follow button. I also have a YouTube channel, one designed for painting, which I'm going to be posting videos like this occasionally to, and then my actual one I post often to, which is more about my D&D and the Trophy Universe games. But you can find those within my Facebook profile.